Hello everyone, welcome back to Shiksha Kendra Unnayan Society, Siliguri, West Bengal. So today we will be solving History 315 tutor marked assignment paper. So number 1 deals with answer any one of the following question in about 40 to 60 words. आप लोगों को नीचे दिए हुए क्वेश्चन का 40 to 60 words में आंसर लिखना है. Number A, mention the limitations of inscription as an evidence for constructing history. Answer is the limitation of inscription as an evidence for constructing history are. आप लोगों को limitations लिखना है inscription का as an evidence, okay, for constructing history. What are the limitations? Number 1, sometimes the word engraved are very faint, hence it is very hard to decipher them. Number 2, sometimes the inscriptions are damaged. Many words are lost due to the damage, hence we are not able to get the proper meaning. Number 3, it is not easy to find out the real meaning of the inscription. Sometimes the things stated are in relevance to a particular situation or time. Number 4, thousands of inscription has been found, but not all of them can be translated or can be understood. Number 5, there might have been many more inscriptions that were damaged or that need to be discovered. Number 6, there is another basic problem. What is important today both politically and economically may not have been mentioned in the inscription. For example, the inscription do not refer to agriculture and the joys or sorrow of daily life. They describe only a special and great occasion. Number 7, the inscription reflect the view of those who commissioned them. So we must critically analyze all the inscription to find out the ultimate truth. Now number 2, answer any one of the following question in about 40 to 60 words. Here again you have to complete the sentence in 40 to 60 words. B, highlight the reason for thousands of farmers committing suicide in the Third World War. आप लोगों को यहाँ पे किस चीज़ का आंसर लिखना है? You have to write down the answer of the question, that is why thousands of farmers ने क्यों suicide commit किया था in Third World War. What were the reasons? You have to write down the reasons in the answer. Sir, India is an agrarian country with around 70% of its people depending directly or indirectly upon agriculture. But farmers' society in India is worrying. Scholars have given various reasons such as monsoon failure, climate change, high debut burden, government policies, mental health, personal issues and family problem. Among the reasons for farmers' society in India, let's analyze. Now there are many reasons for which farmer are suiciding in India. ठीक है, farmer बहुत ही ज़्यादा reason है farmer लोग जो reason से वो लोग suicide करते हैं. The reason is monsoon failure, climate change, high debut burden, government policies, mental health. And some of the important points in India are the surge in input cost. A major cause of the farmer society in India has been the increasing burden on the farmer due to inflated prices of agriculture input. The culmination of this factor is seen in all overall increase in the cost of cultivation for wheat. The cost at present is 3 times than it was in 2005. The surge in input cost, जो वो लोग खरीदते हैं बाहर से जो भी दाना होता है उसका प्राइस बढ़ने की वजह से भी वो लोग सुसाइड करते हैं. Cost of chemical and seeds, be it the fertilizer, crop protections, chemicals or even the seeds for cultivation, farming has become expensive for the already innovative farmers. Now the cost of chemicals that they use in a farm, because of an high rate the farmer suicides. Cost of agriculture equipments, the input cost moreover are not limited to the basic raw material. Using agricultural equipment and machinery like tractors, submersible pump etc. adds to the already surging cost. Besides this, secondary input have themselves become less affordable for the small and marginal farmers. Labor cost. Likewise, hiring laborers and animals is getting costlier too. While this may reflect an improvement in the socio-economic status of the laborers driven primarily by MGNREGA and hike in minimum basic income, this has not gone too well with boosting the agricultural sector. Because of the high cost of labor, फार्म में कुछ भी लगाने के लिए क्या चाहिए, हम लोगों को लेबर्स चाहिए, और लेबर्स का कॉस्ट भी बहुत हाई होता है, इसलिए वो फार्मर्स अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते. दैट इज़ वाई दे चूज टू सुसाइड. Distress due to loan. NCRB data point out that in 2,474 suicide out of the studies 3,000 farmers suicide in 2015, the victim had unpaid loan from local bank. This is clear enough and indications for drawing correlation between the two. Whether or not the bank has been harassing them, however, is a long drawn debate and needs more specific empirical evidences. One of the reason is also that because of the loan, farmers फार्म में कुछ भी लगाने से पहले लोन लेते हैं बैंक से, और जब वो लोन पे नहीं कर पाते हैं, they choose a way to suicide. Number 3. Answer any one of the following question in about 40 to 60 words. Now, in this you have to write again in 40 to 60 words. Differentiate between Mahalwari and Royteri system. You have to make a difference between what is Mahalwari and Royteri system. Okay. First, you can write Mahalwari system. Marwari system was introduced in 1833 during the period of William Bentinck. It was introduced in Central Province, Northwest Frontier, Agra, Punjab, Gangetic Valley, etc. of British India. The Mahalwari system had many provisions of both the Jamindari system and Royteri system. In this system, the land was divided into mahals. Each mahal comprises one or more villages. Ownership rights were vested with the peasants. The villages committee was held responsible for the collections of the taxes. Now, Royteri system. Royteri system was introduced by Thomas Munro in 1820. Major areas of introduction include Madras, Bombay, part of Assam and Kuruk provinces of British India. In Royteri system, the ownership rights were handed over to the peasants. British government collected taxes directly from the peasants. The revenue rates of Royteri system were 50% where the land were dry and 60% in irrigation's land. In this way, you can write the points of Mahalwari and Royteri system. Number 4. Answer any one of the following question in the following about 100 to 150 words. Here you have to write an answer within 100 to 150 words. Okay. Examine the role of landed intermediaries in revenue collecting during the medieval period. Here you have to write the role of landed intermediaries in revenue collection during the time of medieval period. Okay. Sir, apart from state official, various category of intermediaries existing between the peasants and the state, these intermediaries played a crucial role in land revenue realization. They claimed revenue exemptions on their land or a share in land revenue written for the service rendered by them. Prior to the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate, our sources refer to the term like Raja, Rajaputra, Ranaka, Mahasamanta, etc. These were hereditary right holders connected with land. They collected land revenue from peasants of their respective areas, sent a part of it to the state and kept a part with themselves for their subsistence. Besides, as we have seen, the state granted tax exemption to Brahmins and temples. Land revenue from such areas were collected by these guarantees. During the Sultanate period, landed intermediaries continued to play an important role in revenue collection. Quds, small landlords, mukaddams, village headmen, and a group of intermediaries such as Rai, Rana, Rawats, etc. enjoyed superior right over the land as compared to an average peasant. Alauddin Khilji tried to curtail the power and share of these groups. Later, Delhi Sultanate like Ghiyazuddin and Firuz Shah Tughlaq gave certain concessions to them. concessions to them. During the Mughal period, Rains, Rana, Rawat and other such intermediaries are referred as Jamindar. They were the people who had hereditary right over the produce of the land. The Jamindars claimed a direct share in the pleasant producer. Their share varied from 10% to 25% in different parts of the country. This claim coexisted in the subordinate's capacity with the land revenue demand of the state. Jamindars also assisted the state and Jagirdars in the collections of the land revenue. Iqta of the Sultanate period in a modified form became Jagir under the Mughals. Its holders, Jagirdars, were paid through revenue assessment. The Mukaddams and Patels acted as village headmen who were responsible for collections of revenue and maintenance of law and order in the village. For their service, they were granted revenue-free village land. The Patwari in North India and Kulkarni in Deccan, who served as village accountants, were also paid similarly. So this is how you can write the role of intermediaries of medieval period, right, during the medieval period.